Have you ever looked back at your life and thought, how did I allow myself to spend so many years with the wrong people? And the scariest question becomes, what if the next person I choose is wrong too? I know that fear, because sometimes the hardest part isn't leaving the wrong person, it's trusting yourself enough to believe that you can choose differently next time. There are seasons in life when you look back and realize you've given years of yourself to relationships that didn't give you the love, peace, or security you deserved. And that realization can hurt, not just because of what they did, but because you're thinking about everything you could have done with those years. The dreams you postponed, the opportunities you missed, the version of yourself you stopped being. And suddenly, you're angry. Angry at them, angry at yourself. And sometimes, you're even embarrassed that you stayed. But listen to me carefully. You cannot heal yourself by constantly putting yourself on trial for decisions you made with the information, emotions, and strength you had at that time. You knew what you knew. You loved the way you knew how to love. You hoped because you wanted the relationship to work. And maybe you ignored things you should have confronted. Maybe you stayed longer than you should have. But that doesn't mean you're doomed to repeat it. The question isn't only, why did I choose them? The deeper question is, why did I abandon myself to keep choosing them? So here is the solution. Before you choose another relationship, learn to recognize what peace feels like. Learn your boundaries. Learn what disrespect looks like before you start making excuses for it. Learn the difference between chemistry and compatibility. Learn the difference between someone wanting you and someone actually being capable of loving you well. And most importantly, stop choosing potential over reality. Don't fall in love with who someone could become. Pay attention to who they consistently are. And if you're sitting somewhere right now thinking, I've wasted so many years, I want you to hear this. Your life is not over because you made bad choices. You are not too old. You are not too damaged. You are not disqualified from having something beautiful. The years you lost cannot be recovered, but the years ahead of you don't have to look like the years behind you. Maybe this season isn't about finding another man or another woman. Maybe it's about finding yourself again. The woman who stopped trusting her instincts. The man who learned to accept less because he was afraid of having nothing. The woman who kept saying, maybe he'll change. Maybe she's finally ready to say, no, this time, I choose me. And when you're ready to love again, don't ask only, does he love me? Ask, do I feel safe being myself around him? Does his character match his words? Does this relationship bring me peace, or am I constantly trying to earn it? Because the goal isn't to find a perfect man or woman. The goal is to become so deeply connected to yourself that you no longer have to betray yourself to keep someone else. You didn't waste your entire life. You learned, though sometimes painfully, but what you can no longer afford to lose again is yourself. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. I am JoJo, and this is The Healing Voice. Enjoy the rest of your day.